I'm Lainey Baine, and I'll hopefully be working with my crystal animals this evening, and with whoever comes on as our community. And you always all amaze me for how wonderful you are to each other as well. So it's good. This is only water. Okay, so let's just wait, see who turns up, and find my pen. There we go, and go from there. Really, I'll put my phone on silent. That always helps, doesn't it? There we go. Right. Where have we got? We got nobody come on yet. Come along, people. There we go. Hello, Majestic Clove 1111. Hi, beautiful. Well, hello to you. Thank you. I'm a cat today. I've decided to identify as a cat today. So, well, right. Iris. Ah, good morning, Iris. It's wonderful to see you there. So, Majestic Clove 1111. I love it. So majestic. Right. So at the moment, and if you're drawn to me, can I be added, please? Of course you can, my lovely. Okay. So we've got majestic clove. Right. I'll miss off the 1111 bit off, but just nice for ease of reference. So, hello, Debbie. Hi, my lovely, from rainy South Wales, chilly Essex here. I tell you. Hello, Facebook user. Can you add a name, my lovely? Because I wouldn't have a clue otherwise. So that's wonderful, and Debbie. Okay, so are you all choosing or thinking about an animal? If not, go to the into the media part, like the photos and that of this Facebook page, and find me a medium, and you will find you can click on the link and find the pictures of all the animals, so you can choose. All right. So good morning from Kentucky, USA. Well, good morning. So whoever's in Kentucky, USA, in the morning, can you please put a name on there? That would be very helpful. Formerly from Southend. So you can't say Southend, can you? It's Southend, isn't it? So hello, Millie B. Hi, Stace and Lainey. Oh, hello, Millie B. Okay, so right. So we got getting Debbie and Joanne. Hi, Joanne Downey. So it's lovely to see all these names. I'm sort of getting used to names now, aren't I? And new ones. And Jane King. Hello, Jane King. Hiya. Okay. As I'm just waiting for more to come on, it's just letting you know that start thinking if you don't want to choose an animal, if you can't get onto the photos and that of all the different animals in their little groupings and their respective numbers, then just say choose an animal for me. Okay. If you want particular guidance with anything, then I'll see if I can do that as well. But you need to tell me what that is. Remember, this is a public platform, so be aware of whatever you post on there. Um, Who's that? Raylene. Hello, Raylene. It's 12:08 here now. Lol. So afternoon. Aha. Okay. And Tracy. Hi. Oh, Kim with her. Hello, Kim. I hope you are good. I'm doing all right. I hope you're got your heating on, Kim. Okay. Okay. So, right. And you're not in the bath. I just hope you got out of that bath non-wrinkly. Okay. Right. So let's go for hi, Jane. Right, and who we got? Debbie Hearn. Hiya. Oh, I just moved my foot. Okay, so now said hello, and I'll say hello to more as they come along. All right. So let me just go up and down and find who's wanting what. Kim, don't forget to choose an animal, my lovely, or ask me, and I'll see what I can choose for you. So, Raylene, choose one for me, please. Okay, then. So, we're going to go to Raylene first. Right, Raylene. Let's have a look what I've got here. Okay, thank you. Right, Raylene, I've gone to one of mine. They would be found in the Drago and Bunnies section, and this would be bunny number 3. Okay, it's a lovely tiger's eye. Now, this is actually a hare, not a rabbit. All right, so, but it usually would be looking up to the moon. Okay, but when I picked it off the table here, it was laying down, so it was laying flat like that. All right. So that's how I'm going to read it. It's a bit like laying cards down and you've got it upside down, that sort of thing. It changes the way you read it. Okay. So this one is for Raylene. Right. Raylene, whatever's going on in your life at the moment, my lovely, obviously I don't know who you are, where you are, whatever, but I just feel very much that I don't know if you suffer depression or you're just feeling low in mood. And it's not difficult to be feeling low in mood in this day and age with constant battering of negative energies everywhere. But I feel with yourself, it's just, okay, thank you. It's just taking it too literal for the way you are as a person, as a soul, and I feel as an empath. I also feel very much that it's just got too much, and it's about time. You know what? I had a bit of Raylene time. So, and I mean that in respect of I want to sit you up, to lift you up, to lift your head up again, and just say, you know what? That's just means that you've taken on so much. It's actually a show of strength. That's what that is, Raylene. And I just feel there. I want to sit you up, and the energy coming from everybody on this lovely community here, if you send out that love and that energy to Raylene. Now, saying that, I feel usually, or the whole point of this feeling, this bogged down with everything is because you're a very, very good listener. But I feel there are things that you've been hearing or sensing, and they're not feeling the greatest for you. They're not making you feel good. It might even be causing anxiety, and you just you want to listen, you want to help, but it's getting maybe just want to step back a bit from that. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Now, I feel you're very much a giver. So I feel you're always giving to others. But where is that when it turns around and you give to Raylene for a bit? All right. I just mean, give yourself a bit of self love. All right. I don't know if you've got anything going on around the tummy area. I don't predict, but I'm just being drawn to the tummy area for whatever that means. You're aware of that. I'm not making no one pregnant, but I just feel that there's something about babies around you as well. Again, I'm not making anyone pregnant. It's something you'll already be aware of, all right? But I'm being drawn to the tummy area. If this isn't yourself, Raylene, it's somebody very close to you that has. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Um, Okay. Do you find, Raylene, you don't sit still for very long? All right. I have just placed my lovely little hair on my laptop, the keyboard bit, and it was just spinning round. Okay. Why? It's a bit weird. Oh, there he goes again. But I just feel for you, it's almost like you're going round and round in circles and not getting much completed. But I feel there it's mostly because you're reliant or waiting on others to do their bit before anything you're trying to do or succeed in can move forward. Does that make sense to you, please, Raylene? If you can answer any of that, that would be really appreciated. I feel as well that I'm drawn to family. I'm drawn to, if not family, just loved ones, people, special people to you. I feel very much that you'd stand in front of them to protect them. Okay. And I just feel there that your family is very important. I've just written somebody's story today for a funeral I've got coming up. I'm a celebrant, and I wrote that the family was their world, their universe, and that the family, were his orbit. Okay, so they orbit around you. That's how I feel for you, Raylene. Is your family, your loved ones, your special people orbit around you. You Yeah, I just feel that love there. I also feel a sense of sadness there too. I don't just mean that in a general respect. I just mean you hold on to that sadness and that loss. Um, but on a positive note, I feel very much that you're mischievous, you're fun, but I feel sometimes you hold that back. So you've got to be, you're only mischievous and fun around those you feel comfortable with. All right. And I feel very much that I want to just not stroke you, but just to do this, just to give you calm and healing and to let you know that you're doing all right. Yeah. It's not like that proverbial um, tap on the shoulder. Yeah. A little pat on the shoulder to say, remember, you can say to yourself, well done. All right. I'm being given a September as a special month for you, Raylene. Okay. Don't know where that is, but September is a special month. And I would say to you, um, okay, okay. Okay. Everything I've just said, I mean, bear all of that in mind. I can't repeat it because I can't remember it, but I feel very much I'm being drawn to the back of this. And I just feel that, there are emotional scars from the past, from things that have happened. And I just feel, what it's taken its toll, but yeah, it's part of you, but it doesn't define you. And I feel very strong with you, Raylene. And remember that, please. You have that strength within to move forward. All right. So if it involves other people making those decisions, etc., hopefully this makes sense. Know that you've done your bit. Okay. So don't give in and don't lose hope and hold that head up high. Keep looking for the moon because the moon is beautiful and that energy there. All right. So I'm going to put that back there. So thank you. Put you over there. There we go. Uh-huh. They're all moving around. Where are you all going? Okay, so that's Raylene. All right, so thank you, Raylene. Hopefully that made sense. Oh, who we got here? Right, got Tracy Hand. Thank you, Tracy. Um, Good evening, Danny. Hi, Danny. You're so welcome, Melly. Love a message. Okay, my lovely. Right, Facebook user. I would love a reading, please. Frog, please. Only if you give us a name. Okay, say frog and your name, and then I know it's for you because there's a few Facebook people that haven't got names on. All right. Okay, can I have some reading? Healing, please. 8 weeks now, still not well. Oh, bless you. Whatever your name is, Facebook user, if you've all read this, can I have some healing, please? 8 weeks now, still not well, really depressed now. Bless you, my lovely. Wherever you are, please, everybody send that person healing. All right. So, Tracy, yes, I can. Maria McPherson, frog, please. Hello, Maria. Okay. Okay, frog. Right, here we go. Right. Don't know why I laughed. I just did. I just say you make me feel, Maria. I fancied laughing. Has Tony moved on from me, or is there a third party? Oh, okay. Questions like that. Um, where do we go? I've mentioned this before, all right? But when it involves a third party or another person for whatever reason, be it relationship wise or friendship wise, whatever, each and every one of us has free will and choice, common sense, which doesn't always get used, and being safe. And by being safe is, you've got to take you got to look after yourself. Okay, so basically, it's knowing that if Tony has moved on from you, or is there a third party? I couldn't tell you that, and if I did know, I actually wouldn't tell you that because I wouldn't want to be involved in that conflict. Please don't switch off just yet. All right. I just feel very much there that for yourself, that energy there. Let me use one of my cards. I'm going to use a card, all right, for you, for this Tony and third person, etc. All right. Don't usually do this, but I'm going to give it a go. All right. So again, I can only give you guidance, all right, because it's your choice. Okay. So I could say, oh yeah, everything's fine, but they could change their mind. Hopefully that makes sense as well. All right. I just heard the word when just happened there. Right. Okay. Now, the card that I've taken out of my psychic tarot cards is this one here called Stand Your Ground. Okay. So, for you, my lovely, who, if that was Maria, but whoever it was talking about Tony, if I say to you that stand your ground in a good, positive way, please, nothing nefarious or dodgy, okay, but stand your ground. Respect goes both ways, all right? And if this person wants to be with somebody else, they're not good enough for you, if that makes sense. I know love can hurt, etc., but actually respect yourself as well because you are worthy of that respect. All right. I also feel there that there's new starts, new beginnings. So it's almost like a flick in the brain where you say, you know what, I'm going to respect myself, and if they're not interested in giving me themselves 100%, then I'm going to get on with my life because life can and does go on, and you'll find happiness elsewhere. I'm not saying this is set in stone. I'm just saying and giving you that as just as a feeling that I get there. But majorly and first and foremost, respect goes both ways. All right. So please don't do anything dodgy or whatever with them or yourself or whatever. Just respect for you and feel that if you don't feel comfortable and you don't like those feelings, then maybe it is time to move on. And no matter how, you're still alive, you're still here, and you've still got such love and beauty to give to yourself and to others. Hopefully that makes sense to you. All right. And that is stand your ground, but stand your ground with yourself as well. All right. So that's you. Okay. So who else we got here? So we've got Jane King. Hello, Jane, and Christina Schultz. Shoot. Hello, could I have a message on Facebook? I can't see my name. It's Heather. Okay, so oh, hello, Ali Grease. I'd love a message, please. Choose an animal for me. So I'm going to go to Ali Grease because I've not seen your name up there, my lovely. So let's have a look there. So you want me to choose an animal for you. I'm being drawn straight away to We're Swimming number one, which is this lovely whale, Ali. All right, so I've got this lovely the face on that. It's so cute. Okay. So, Ali, not knowing who you are, I just feel that you can be quite determined, very focused on what you want, and maybe a little bit on the stubborn side too. So, well, we can all do that, can't we? All right. But I feel as well, it's like almost like you're okay, okay. Right. So you can imagine I'm trying to figure out what I'm being shown here. All right. But I feel very much of you, Ali, that I'm being shown to the tail. All right. The tail here. But what I'm being shown is the tail flipping up and all the sea water coming over. And I feel very much that you like to look after others. Okay. And I feel with this, it's like where the seawater, you try and imagine, the water, the rain. Let's do the rain here. So the rain coming down, you are protecting yourself, but you're also protecting others around you. And I feel not just family, but other vulnerable people. All right. Okay. Where are you going now? Again, I don't know what's gone on in your life, Ali, but I feel very much that you've got a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of experience in certain areas in your life. And I feel that a lot of that is involves your emotions as well, if not just your emotions, but those of other people. And I feel you're able to, I'm going to use the word manipulate, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a way of helping people see what their issues are, what they are trying to uh, learn themselves, if that makes sense. Gosh, I dread to think of hearing myself back thinking, what the hell is this woman going on about? But as long as it makes sense to you, Ali, all right. I feel very much as well that you store a lot of information in here because I'm just being drawn to the head of the whale, and I feel very much that it's almost like although you've got all this knowledge, all these skills that you've learned over the years, I feel very much that sometimes you may feel quite empty. Okay, quite empty inside. And I'm trying to see if that's a feeling of, oh, I feel empty, or a feeling of, you know what, I've got so much room for more. Give me more. I want to learn more. I've got more love to give to others. And I mean that in a most respectful way. Okay. I feel very much that I know you've just said that others are important to you. They certainly are. I feel young people are important. And I feel also it's not just maybe your own or those around you close to you, but other young people are quite important too. I know. I'm being drawn to my ears. Okay. I've got my sparkly ears on this evening. And I just feel like you've got you're quite, thank you. I get the impression that I know I'm glad it does. So thank you for confirming that. I'm being drawn to the ears, as I say. Is I wanted to give you the little bit of sparkle there. All right, just give you the sparkle for yourself, because at the end of the day, this reading is for you and about you, and it's to give you that little bit of sparkle. All right. And I said jokingly, but not disrespectfully, today I identify as a kitten. Okay, a sparkly kitten. Okay, but only with my headdress. Okay, my Alice band there. And I just feel there it's just because it's being in contact and in touch with your own what do you call that, oh gosh, your own inner child, your own inner kitten. Yeah, be playful, but I know you've got claws. Okay, and I mean that. But kittens' claws are not nasty, they're sharp and whatever, and they're not as controlled. And I feel very much that I want to bring that control with how you deal with your own emotions, how you deal with when you're faced with, say, difficult people, different challenges. And I just want to bring that back, all right? As in, like, draw in, so you don't give everything of yours, okay? Excuse me. Hopefully this makes sense. I also feel as well is that inner strength within you. It's almost like you're constantly learning, like a little kitten does, and playful, and but it's doing those things that it's like you've got no fear of learning new things, of trying out new things. Now, if I've got that round the exact opposite, then please take it as that. But hopefully that makes sense to you, Ali Grease. I also feel as well is that okay. Yep, sure. Is I'm being drawn to the eyes either side. They're only tiny little eyes either side of the you see just here. All right. Tiny little eyes either side of its head. Please don't be blinkered. All right. It's like you're looking at everything else, but not fully what's in front of you or to the future. Please be aware, open it all up. All right. So you don't miss anything. And don't worry if you do, because you're only human at the end of the day. Okay. Um, where are you going, please? Thank you. I'm being given November as a special month for you. I know we're in November now, but I feel quite warm with November. No idea why I feel warm with November, but hopefully that makes sense to you. Please take that and take lots of love and healing too, please. Um, okay. My dogs are beating each other up. Excuse me. Oi, thank you. All right. In a good way. They love each other. Okay. So who are we going to next? We've got Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Christine Davis. Hi, Christine. Um, okay. I can't see animals. Right. Debbie. Okay. Debbie. Um, for in case that you can't see my name, can you choose an animal for me? And Jackie, hiya. All right. And okay. To choose now. Thanks for putting that up, Stace. Kerry Hart going through. Okay. Gosh, there's lots of names on here. So right, I'm going to stop nattering and crack on. Okay. So is Majestic Clove 1111 still there? Because if you are, I'm going to come to you, Majestic Clove. If you answer on the screen that you're still there. In the meantime, I'll go to where are we going to go? Karen Berry, I believe. Karen Berry. All right, so I'm going to come to Karen Berry now. Okay, so we're there. Oh, a Majestic. Choose one, please. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to come to you, Majestic. I have right, heart 4. Oh, okay, heart 4. Ah, blue, and you put blue heart up there as well because it's a blue heart. There we go. So we're going to um, so this one is actually Karen Berry at the moment, and then I'm going to choose one for Majestic Clove. All right. So Karen, can't read my own writing. So Karen, you've chosen heart 4. Okay. So we've got that. All right. And where did we go there? Hearts and egg. Okay. So Karen, wow. Okay. Karen, would it make sense to you, please, that you use your voice a lot? And I don't just mean you just talk, 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 but I feel you have to use your voice a lot. So, me doing this work, me doing my celebrant work, I do a lot of talking. Okay. And people, I say have to listen to me. I hope they listen to me, but people listen to me. And I feel very much you're similar in that regard to using your voice with what you do day in, day out. I also feel as well that I don't know if you go through or have had or give grief counseling, but I feel very much that I could come to you with my problems, with my sadness, and I could share that, maybe offload it on you, and you would take that. But then I'd feel you'd then hold it in, but you'd send it, you wouldn't keep hold of it, if that makes sense. You've got enough of your own to hold on to. All right. I feel very much that I know you chose a blue heart, and for the blue, I feel although that would be the heart chakra, it's too dark for that. I feel very much that it's to do with the whole balance of the body, and I just get the feeling that you are on your current life journey is you are attempting to balance everything within yourself as a person. Okay, and I just feel very much that. Oh, thank you. I'm being drawn to my Christmassy nails. Look at those. I had those done earlier. Okay, my Christmassy sparkly nails. All right. Should see the toes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So green sparkles and red sparkles. I am being drawn to Christmas, but or the holidays wherever you are in the world. But it's Christmas time, and I don't mean that in the respect of religion or a belief in Jesus or a belief in whatever. I just feel that as a time for family to get together to reconnect is what I'm getting at there. Okay, I feel there are words that are wanting to be said, and I don't know if you do singing or whatever. You've been singing away, not necessarily in a choir, but I feel like, when you listen to a bit of music and you sing along. All right. If you're anything like me, I sing along in the car so nobody else can suffer my singing. But I enjoy singing because it lifts me up. And I feel very much that would lift you up too. Being drawn to, I've just got the word work. So I don't know if you're employed or whatever. Stop it. Oh my God. I hope you lot have read that. I'm a bereavement counsellor. Boom. I'm sorry, I get excited. Oh my gosh, gone goosebumpy. I love this work, but especially when you get confirmation like that. Thank you for doing that job, Karen, because wow. I love Christmas time. But would it make sense to you, please, Karen, that it's all about the reconnecting, but not just you reconnecting? I have a sing along. Oh, yes, thank you. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I know too. But isn't it uplifting? Okay. But I'm keep coming back to the Christmas time, but it's not just reconnecting you with others, it's you reconnecting others with others, if that makes sense. Even if it's just to talk to somebody, say, why don't you give them a call or do whatever? It's that olive branch, isn't it? Oh, I'm so, so pleased that I got that right. It's like, oh my God, I know what I'm doing most of the time. But isn't that something you feel? Is it called imposter syndrome, where you know what you're doing? But sometimes you doubt that. It's like, am I really doing my job right? And don't ever doubt what you're doing, Karen, because I feel here. I mean, look, that heart, okay, it's a beautiful heart. But on the other side, nobody is perfect. Okay, there are flaws in there. And I feel very much that you do that. But I do feel you do it with grace and you do it with dignity. Um, oh, bless you. I know as a counsellor, your own beliefs are your own. They are kept as your own. But I feel like that belief that there's something else there, and I just feel that that's quite important to you as well. And I just feel like you get into this zone. The way I'm feeling here, Karen, is I just feel you get into this zone of just complete peace and calm. It may only last a nanosecond, but you get that, you understand it, and you recognise it. Please keep doing the amazing work that you do, because you may not always get feedback from what you do and how you've empowered and helped others on their grief journey. But I feel that you've helped a lot. Okay. Um, so thank you for that. And I'm being given September and June as special months for you, Karen Berry. Okay. And keep on singing, my lovely. Love it. So there we go. So thank you for that. Oh, how cool is that one? Okay. I was coming to Majestic Clove, wasn't I? So, Majestic Clove. All right. Oh, bless you, Kerry Hart, putting that in there. And Zoe. Hi, Zoe Dobby. Dobby. Okay. Right. Oh, good. And you understand both months as well. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Zoe I'll just call you Zoe. There we go. So Zoe, okay. So now I'm going to come to Majestic Clove 111 There we go. You said choose for you, Majestic Clove 1111 1111. Oh, okay. Interesting. Just being drawn to this little darling here. This would be in Grumpy or Happy, so Grumpy Bear or Happy Bear number 2. All right. So it's this cute little wee beastie here. All right. Okay. So right. So this is for Majestic Clove 1111 or 1111. Okay. Okay, no idea how tall, big or small you are, Majestic Clove, but I feel very much that um, good things come in little packages. All right, So, and I feel I want to put that on you. Good things come in little packages. And I feel very much that you're the kind of person that is. Would it make sense, please, that you are as honest as you can be, but you know not to give too much of yourself to others, of your past life, your current life, your thoughts and feelings? It's like I feel I just want to draw it back. That things have gone on, you've had your fingers burnt, etc. And I just feel there, or your paws burnt in this case. And I feel like it's almost like you've withdrawn from divulging too much about yourself. If that makes sense to you, please, Majestic Clove. Um, I feel very much as well is there. I don't know if you go to if you're still in learning, still in education, or if you're just somebody like me that you're constantly taking information in all the time. But I feel you're constantly what's that personal and professional development. I feel that's quite important for you, and I also get the impression as well is that stop being so selective with what you hear or don't hear. All right, and quite often we think we're hearing something, but it isn't what we think it is. And our own imagination, our own thoughts and feelings go into what you've not heard. And find the facts out. Okay, I feel facts and evidence is what interests you, what makes you feel able to deal and cope and challenge things, if that makes sense to you. Okay, right. I also feel as well is like, oh, all right then, thank you. Now, I don't know if you're doing right. I'm being drawn. Right, okay. Sorry, I've got so much going on in here, and what I'm sensing and feeling. I'm trying to deal with it all. Um, I'm being drawn to around the waist area. I don't know if you can see it there. You can see like the little line going around the waist. Okay, can you see? It's like it's pinched in. Okay, and I just feel there, Majestic Clove, that there's I can't see whether it's you pulling, the old saying of doing your belt up, like this watching your money and that. But I feel there very much that I don't know if you've lost weight or you've something to do with your weight as well. But I feel like I want to cinch in the belt. So I just feel very much that is just watch your pennies. All right. So I just feel very much that you've had no choice in that matter is to watch your pennies, if that makes sense. It's always good to do maybe online banking. It's get things in order, is how I feel there. Um, even if it's pennies. I know about pennies, okay? Yeah, not pounds, but pennies, all right? Or cents, not dollars, that sort of thing. And then it's just knowing that, but it's putting it into, um, okay, thank you. It's not looking at what everybody else has got, it's look at what you've got and how you deal with it, if that makes sense. Hmm. Okay, thank you. Would it make sense to you too, please, Majestic 1111? That, and you have lost weight, thank you for confirming that, my lovely. That you don't let people know how actually intelligent you are, okay? And it's also you doubt yourself, you doubt that intelligence as well. And I just feel very much that I want to say, come on, flick on the forehead, all right? But in a nice, gentle, loving way, not a hurtful way. It's just saying, come on, you've got the knowledge there, the skills there to deal with all of this. And you are maybe queen of procrastinating, who like, you do everything else but what you need to be doing. All right. And I feel very much there that it's like the bear here. All right. Okay. Its face, you see how big, how that goes right sort of to one side. Yeah. It's not pointing straight down. All right. It's actually lopsided face. And I feel very much there is know when to back down sometimes. That's not just from other people. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength that you know what? I can't what can I do? An explanation. I was sorting out my mobile phone the other day, okay, and we'd been there, and I'm getting a new phone. Right, I've had this one about 5 years. So time I got a new one because my old one was shattered. Anyway, and we'd been away for an hour whilst my phone was downloading to the new phone. We come back into the shop, and we're then seen. A couple of minutes, but we're seen. Another gentleman been there 25 minutes, went absolutely crazy. And because we've just walked in and all he's seen is preference that we've been dealt with first, not him. Okay. None of us argued with this man. Me personally, I'm thinking and sending him love and calm and healing. None of us know what's going on with that man's life, and not one of us bit on how to, whoa, hold on a minute, he's shouting at us and whatever. Not one of us did, because you don't know what's going on in his life. And the reason I'm telling you this, Majestic One Clove 1111, um, is I just feel there that you recognize that there are times when you know you're not going to win that argument, purely because you don't know what's going on in their life, and you can only do so much for others. I hope that makes sense to you. This is meant in a positive way, Majestic Clove, because I feel very much that is a skill that I feel you have, because you can only do so much with yourself and who you are. Okay. Oh, there you go. Thank you. All right. Getting that all from this lovely little bear. All right. I just want to say to you as well is Merry Jingle. No idea. I know we've got Christmas coming up, but it's Merry Jingle. It's the word jingle. I feel it's very I just want to, like the bells on a little, like a little hoop thing, and you got the jingling of the bells. I want to do that around you. So I'm trying to see if that's where you hear spirit, you hear things going on from spirit. Okay. And I just feel there that you're very spiritual in that regard. Whether you're developing that further, that's totally up to you. And I feel excited if you do that, because there's so much to learn and to always learn. So good luck on that journey. I'm being shown July as a special month, but also January as well, and February, and March. Now I've got that song, January, February, wherever the song goes. Do, 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 do. All right. So I'm being given those months as well. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, but keep being you is what I say. So thank you. All right. So thank you, Majestic Clove 1111. All right. So put that back over there. Okay. So Maria McPherson, if you are still there, and Kim, give me an animal you want to choose, my lovelies. And I'm going to come to Millie, please. Tracy Hand. Okay, Tracy. All them months play a special run. Oh, brilliant. Thank you for confirming that, Majestic Clove. Millie B, bless you, Majestic. Sending you healing. I suffer. See, you lot are so blooming lovely. I was telling somebody the other day how lovely you all are, and I mean that. Okay, so Millie B, did you want me to choose something for you, Millie B, please? And Victoria, what's that? Victoria, Victoria. Okay, that's a good song, that is, by it's opera song. Okay, frog, please, Maria. So Maria, I'm going to come to you. All right, Millie B, did you say what you wanted? Come to you as well. So in a minute, Millie B. So Maria, you want the frog. All right. Oh, you said, didn't you, earlier on? Okay. So frog, 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 frog. So I've got lots of frogs. There we go. Where were you? Ah, ribbit. There we go. Frogs. Did you want any frog in particular? Oh, thank you. Um. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Okay, I want to pick all 4 frogs up. That's really? No, that's just being greedy. But for you, Maria, I just get the feeling that you are such a complex person, okay? And I mean that with the greatest respect. Complex. People think they know you, but they don't know you because you don't give everything away. I feel very much that you like transparency, though. But although this is a clear quartz, if you see, okay, because I forgot to show you what I'd actually chosen there. All right, this lovely frog here. Okay. Although it's clear quartz, it's not 100% clear. All right. So it's just got that little bit of colouring in there, or that little murky stuff in there. Not calling you murky, Maria. All right. What I mean by that is it's always they don't need to know everything about you. And I feel you know that, and that's something that you stick and adhere to. And but I feel there as well is that you are such a positive, forward-facing person. All right. Very determined. Oh gosh. Okay. I'll take that off of the side there because that's pinging away like a pingy thing. New phone, still trying to get over it. Just trying to figure it out. Good Lord, what's going on? Okay. Oh, okay. Right. So nothing major. Right. So you're saying, Maria, that you are a forward-facing person, all right? And I feel very much that you know what, because you see how the frog is sitting there, okay? See it sitting there, All right. But it's like it's back on its back legs, its haunches. And I feel like you're ready to, you leap at anything. And, you've one challenge, boom, you leap for it, you do it, you get on with it, crack on and get on. And I feel then you sit back again. But you don't sit back on your laurels, I think that expression is. So you don't take it all for granted. I feel as well is that the voice is being used, but there's time to be silent and there's time to talk. And I feel you're very aware of that too. And you have that incredible skill with you. I feel as well, there are times when you have that resting face, when, right, not that, it's just, it's concentration. But it's like, well, what's wrong with you if you're not smiling? But actually, you don't need to smile to be happy. And I feel you're happier within yourself as well. I get the feeling as well that you've laid your roots down. And I feel very much that I want to, I don't know if you're involved with a lot of mud, but I feel very much that although the little front legs there are just sitting there, okay, I'm visualizing your feet or your hands in mud, and I just feel it's quite sticky and gooey and gloopy and warm. It's really weird feeling, Maria, and I just feel that is a happy feeling. Okay, it may not be a literal thing. All right, you certainly are determined. Okay, but I feel as well that there's been losses. Obviously, I say obviously throughout your life, but I feel very much that you. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just mute myself. Partner's just coming in, so dog will get squeaky. When he barks, I'll have to mute. Okay. Um, the joys of working from home. Um, right, Maria, I was just thinking about the, or feeling about the spiritual connection as well. And I feel like, I don't know if you're developing your spiritual side of things, but I feel very much that you feel that connection with spirit anyway. And I know the loss of your own loved ones. Okay, and it's not just family, it's not just the parent, it's friends too, and it doesn't have to be just a spirit. It's friends that are here still on the earth plane. It's relationships, it's those things. But it's again, I feel like you've got a very matter of fact way of looking at it. That's good. But as a person, it's as you, and it's your emotional state. It's looking after your emotional state. You can see a dog in the background. That's my chihuahua thing. May have to have a mud pack now. Shouted at the dog, sorry. Yeah, please have a mud pack. It's lovely, all right? But just remember to wash it all off, okay? All around the edges, okay? And not go out shopping or something with it. People are like, what's she up to? All right, okay. I feel as well, I know it's not a duck because I have a duck here somewhere. But I want to, the mud and the water, all of the other people's dramas, you just literally, they just flow off you and you let them get on with it. And I feel quite proud of you for doing that. All right. Um, okay, where are we going? I'm being given August as a special month for you. Oh my gosh, he's normally he's in by now, but obviously tonight he's not. So yeah. Anyway, right, back to you, Maria. Hopefully that all made sense to you, my lovely. All right. Yeah. So there you go. Keep being you, and but also um, nothing ever seems to really phase you, Maria. And I feel, as I said earlier on, you'll go to any challenge, you'll jump into any challenge. But I just feel as well, you're not one to just sit back and let others. If you see something needs doing and nobody's getting on with it, I hope you can hear me over the squeaky dog. And I feel you just don't let people just get on with it. You get on and you um, encourage and you just bring that vibrational energy to everything. Can you bring some to my dog as well, please, to shut him up? Okay. Oh, I will just mute. Sorry. So hopefully, was nobody was lip reading there. There was no swearing going on or horridness. I was just anyway. Right. So, anybody want a dog? Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you, Maria, and you take care of yourself, my lovely. All right. All right. So who did we have next? Um, okay, Millie B, wasn't it? So we got Millie B. All right. So we've got Millie B. Millie B, did you want anybody in particular? Anything in particular, my lovely? And you got Stacey Leanne Clift. I'll choose your sparkliest animal, please. Well, that's a Stacey, right? So I've got Millie B, and then I'll have Stacey Leanne Clift. All right. Something rainbow, please. I don't have anything rainbow, but let's give it a go. What have I got rainbow wise? Let's have a look. Okay, so I don't actually have. Oh. Ah, that's pretty rainbow-ish. My lovely rhinoceroses. All right, this is for Millie B. That's the closest to a rainbow I can get, really. Um, no, you're not really quite there. I don't feel right with you. So I'm going to stick with that one. Okay. So Millie B, this one is for you, my lovely. All right. And to show you his little belly there as well, his little feet. It's so cute. And his little face there. All right. So, right. Millie B. Millie B, would it make sense to you, please? Or a white tiger? I do have a white tiger, I think, but I've chosen this one now. So let's give it a go. I've got not got a white tiger, I've just got a normal tiger. There we go. All right. So, I'm going to go with you said rainbow first. So that's what I was looking at and just tuning into. All right. So if you're okay with that. So Millie B, Millie B, Millie B. Right. Now you've asked for rainbow. All right. And I don't feel that's for anything like, in the UK it's NHS or LGBTQ plus or anything like that. I just feel for you, Millie B, a rainbow is something that is a beautiful thing, that is a special thing, and is something that brings happiness and hope to you. Okay, when you see them in the sky. All right. I was very fortunate the other couple of months ago to see a double rainbow. Phenomenal experience. But for you, I just feel as well, for me, rainbows bring in new beginnings, new starts, a fresh outlook, a fresh way of looking at things, but also a fresh way of looking after yourself and thinking about yourself. Now, as I said, I chose this particular, I was drawn to this lovely rhinoceros, right? So, Millie B, you are one very complex character, and I feel there's so many different layers to you. And it's like things that have gone on in your past life or your earlier life, not your past life, but things you've gone on in your life here now. It's almost like everything, every year is a layer. Of different things that have happened to you. Now we can say that for everybody, but for you in particular, I feel very drawn to um, protecting you as a child, to that nurturing, and I just want to scoop you up as a child and say, come on, we'll take you away and we'll teach you this, if that makes sense to you. I get the impression as well that you're quite somebody who does a lot of listening, but no, I know. I'm talking about the listening part, but I'm being drawn to the ears, all right? And let's get that straight there. And you look at my ears that I'm wearing. Oh, trying to do that. Look, they're the same shape. Okay, and the way they sit on my head as well, they're the same as my rhinoceros. I'm trying to do that straight for you. And I just feel there because I'm being drawn to these. All right. And it's just, where am I going with this? Would it make sense to you, please? I love very much. Thank you. Would it make sense to you, please, as well, Millie B, that you're quite an excitable person, that this doesn't stop all the time? It's just like constantly on the go, because I feel quite just really buzzy, and I just want excitement about things, but it's also nervousness, it's anxiety, it's a mixture of all these things. And like the rainbow, you are so many different colours. Okay. I've like been a lot in. Oh, thank you for confirming that. If everybody's read that, I am complex, lol, overthink about a lot, and have been through a lot in younger years. So that would all make sense to you. All right. I feel because of that, it's made you more determined, maybe. And I like to say focused, but possibly stubborn. Okay. But it isn't. It's more selective with um, what you feel you'll put up with. You'll only put up with so much, and then, you know what, draw the line there, and I'm gonna just, but don't go in, don't be too stubborn. All right. Don't be too stubborn, because what I'm being shown now is this running towards my unit that I'm sitting beside and bashing on the unit. I mean that in metaphor, not literally. Please don't go and bash on your unit anywhere, the wall or whatever. I'm on about being stubborn. Okay. Know when to step back. Know when to, you know what? I will ask for help. I will ask for guidance. I will ask or just talk to someone and release any pent up um thoughts, any pent up and negative energies. It's releasing that. I feel that's quite important for you. I feel as well is, I don't know what's going on in your life at the moment, Millie B, but I feel very much that you have got a lot of things on the go at the moment, and I feel it doesn't just involve you; it involves people around you, like your loved ones, your special people is what I'll call them. That's very true. Mind always going to go mixed emotions. Always, oh gosh, absolutely. It's difficult to deal with, isn't it? And that's where we come back with all these. All right. But as my mum would say, and I mean this with the greatest respect, you're big enough and ugly enough to sort it out yourself. It's like, really? Where's the help and support there, mother? But the fact is what she's saying, I hope. So what I'm taking from it is actually you're big enough and lovely enough, and you have the knowledge and the skill and the know-how of how to step forward, how to deal with it. Just remember that. We always, I feel, I don't know about everybody else, but a lot of self-doubt here, a lot of, oh, like I said earlier on, imposter syndrome, that sort of thing. But it's not. Know your worth, okay? Working about absolutely. From the inside, it's things that are passionate, you are passionate about, but never stop learning. I feel you don't stop learning anyway, like you personally, Millie B. But I also feel as well is that that's not just for you. So I don't know if you've got not independence. I feel you're independent, but I feel you've got dependents, others that you care for, and that doing what you're doing there with the beauty and working on your confidence, everything helps you to deal with others around you as well, to help them. I feel very much that okay. I just been drawn to the lovely little feet here, and I just feel very much that it's almost like you're going really tentatively, slowly through each step, each decision. All right, because you're doubting it, you're thinking it through, you're overthinking it. As long as you are safe, and I mean that financially, mentally, emotionally, etc. As long as you are doing things for good, and I don't mean all fluffy. I mean the fact that you're not doing anything nefarious, nasty, whatever, which I don't feel you would. Um, then and it's doable, do it. Okay. Oh, thank you. So as long as that makes sense to you, I feel as well is that those loved ones, those family around you, and I feel you've chosen people in your life that are family, although they're not biological family. I hope that makes sense. And I feel there that, somebody that means a lot to you, you don't have to be biologically, like blood related, to be family. And I feel you're quite, I've just got that song going on in my head now. We are family. Okay. And that's what I want to sing to you. And I'm dancing with it as well. I will stop now. Okay. I'm being given May as a special month for you, Millie. All right. And I want to call you Millie May. All right. So whatever that means to you, my lovely. And I just want to just do that. All right. As in, keep this quiet, shut this on occasion, even if it's mentally, stop. All right. Just be quiet in your mind and in your speech. Think before you say it, if that makes sense to you. All right. So I want to send you the biggest of healing and love hugs to you, Millie May, Millie B. We call you Millie May, because I just feel that I just feel I want to give you that squidge purely to give you an upliftment, okay, and to make you feel loved. All right, because you are loved. Okay. I love you. There you go. All right. Thank you for that, my lovely. Okay, I've no idea where that one come from. So let's put you back there for now. Okay, so we had Stacy. Stacy, what did you want doing there, my lovely? Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Please choose for me, and you've given me lots there. Dog, dog. I think I've got a dog looks a bit like that one. I've got a new dog. Yay! What we got? All right. I can't actually see that. Okay, so Sparkliest one, please. Oh, that was right. Sparkliest one. So I'll put that one back there. Sparkliest, sparkliest, sparkliest. Come along, come along, come along. Hmm. Okay. I could. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, I've got a few sparkles. Okay, right. Oh, I'll show you. Right. I initially was drawn to this lovely hedgehog. Okay, and if you catch it in the right light, it's lots of sparkles in there. It's actually rough amethyst, I believe. But then I was drawn to this this one, the little hoglet, right, little piggy, which is all that beautiful. And if you get it in the right light, the sparkles in that. I don't know if I get it in the right light, but it's see all the sparkles, right? So you got that. Then I was drawn to this one, and it's whatever it's called, gold sparkly crystal thing. All right, if anybody knows the name of it. All right, but you see that that is so sparkly. So so Stacy, Stacy. Right. Stacey, I am although this is so incredibly tiny, right? You look it on my hand. Oh, oops. Look it on my hand, all right? Let's stay there. Would it make sense to you, please, Stacey, that you feel, if not physically wobbly, emotionally wobbly, and sometimes you feel like you stumble over, like each day you stumble over your with your emotions, that sort of thing, and how you deal with facing up to life in general. Okay, but if it's not yourself, it's going to be somebody very close to you, somebody that is connected with you. If it's not yourself, okay. When I just dropped this poor little beast on my laptop keyboard, thankfully it didn't press anything because it's so light. But there are times when you feel like it's the end of the whatever, and it's just actually pick yourself up because it's not as bad as you think it is or it's going to be, if that makes sense to you. I feel very much that I want to bring this sparkle, but also the gold. I'm very drawn to the gold, but I'm also being drawn to, thank you, is my sparkly thumbnail. Okay, so you got that sparkly thumbnail. All right, so it's sparkly. um I'm very drawn to the sparkles. It's adding those sparkles inside you. But I feel that you, this sounds corny, I feel that you sprinkle others with your sparkles, okay? And you bring that joy to other people. But it's like you want other people to smile and to succeed, that makes you happy and brings that sparkle into your life, if that makes sense to you. I also feel as well that you're very discreet with what you do. Okay, and I feel very discreet in respect that I could share all my woes and my use you as a confidant, and I feel very much that you'd be discreet about that. Oh, bless. You've got a lot to be dealing with, all right? But it's being that discreet about it. But would it make sense to you then that regarding your partner and their really bad anxiety and that you're discreet with how you deal with them, how you speak with them? You don't speak at them, you listen to them. I'm a people pleaser. Everyone needs to be happy, even if I'm at my lowest. I know, I know. That's why I'm saying to you is to take the sparkles, to fill you up with all these sparkles, because you're constantly giving it out to everybody else. I'm just going to put my bear down in case I chuck it across the room. Okay, but that's the fear as well. Is that one day you'll break, you'll let go, and you won't be able to spring back again. And I feel that that's one of your own anxieties, one of your own um, deep seated fears. Okay, but saying all of that, it's always got to have a positive, because that's what this is all about, is finding the positive out of negatives. And I feel you're very clever at doing that. With regards to your partner, sending them lots of love and lots of healing, but sending that to you too. I'm back to the little bear here, and I feel, would it make sense to you, please, Stacey, that you're constantly, I say, looking over your shoulder, but you're always looking out for other things, and it's like constantly looking around. And I feel very much that that's quite important for you to know, that it's not just one. There you go. It's not just one-sided. Okay, because the little bear is just looking to one side, if you can see that. Okay, all right, his little nose is going that. So difficult. The camera makes turns things round. Okay, and the see, it's not just one-sided. It's look elsewhere, in front, both sides, but also behind. And I feel very much that you are aware of that, but sometimes you only see one side of it. Okay, you've got to, especially if you live in the UK with blooming um, potholes and stuff. We've definitely got bumps and lumps in the road or dips. Okay, but okay, the old expression of slowly, slowly catchy monkey comes to mind. All right. And I don't want to know the horrible connotations of that particular saying, but it is slowly, slowly, and you will get better within yourself, but you will help your partner. Um, they've got their own dips, okay, their own bumps in the road to get through themselves. There's only so much you can do, but I feel very much you love them deeply enough that you would help them as much as you can, okay, but not smothering. And I feel that's where we come to the tiny weeny size of this little critter, is that it's, you're there, but you're not there, if that makes sense. All right. I feel as well that there's you're another one. I feel drawn around the tummy area, but I feel very much that I want to it's watching your pennies as well, is making sure that you've got enough pennies to keep buying everything, and I don't feel that you overspend, but it's just watching, it's being responsible for your finances as well, and I feel that's quite important to know. But saying that, I feel very much that I want to put in like little pots of a few pennies in each pot, and I'm saving it for them and for this, but not overspending, if that makes sense. You're a very careful person, is how I feel here. And I just want to say as well, is you're another one that makes me feel like I want to be lifting your head up high. You've got a lot to be proud of, and especially of who you are as a person. And I don't know if you suffer with headaches or whatever. Again, it's something you'd be aware of. It's not predicting, but I feel I want to be sending healing to your head as well. And I just want to leave it there. I'm being given where are you going there, please? March is a special month for you, and I also want to be taken through to December, but not Christmas Day, but close to Christmas Day. All right, it's possibly Boxing Day, but it's close to Christmas Day. That's where I'm being taken as well, as something that's special around that time for you. Hopefully that makes sense to you, my lovely. And keep on keeping on is what I say there. Oh, March, you get married. Whoop, whoop. Fantastic. Okay, everything I've said, hopefully that all made sense to you. All right. So, oh, bless you, and good luck to you. All right. So, thank you. Gosh, sparkly. Okay. That also says about the money as well, doesn't it? Don't overspend. Please don't become a bridezilla. Mm-mm. Okay. Keep being sparkly. Right. So that was Stacey. Thank you. Right. So where are we? We are Victoria. 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 Okay. Thank you, Stace. Um, right. So Victoria. Right, Victoria. I would love a message, please. Did you choose an animal at all? Overwhelmed. Oh, thank you. That really means a lot to me. So genuinely, and I hope it means a lot to everybody else as well. So even if I can't come to you, um, I, I try. I know I'm very trying, but yeah. Could I have a whale, please, if possible? Got a whale of a good time there, Suzanne. Okay. Okay. So, and Danny Williamson. Could I please have one? Okay. You choose, please. Okay. So, any animal, please. Oh, there's so many to choose from. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, any animal, she says. Right. Let me go. All right. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh. Oh. I don't know. Right. Just go. Okay. Thank you. Right. Okay. So, this is for Victoria. Victoria. I've chosen this particular effalump. All right. So we've got this effalump here. If I show you her sister, okay, this is her sister. So you see the difference between This one's very light, and this one's a lot darker, all right, almost jade. All right. Sadly, it's not jade, but whatever the crystals they are, okay. But this one here is what I was drawn to. All right. And I feel very much with yourself there, Victoria, is that okay. I don't know if you have issues or something to do with your energy, your I don't know if you suffer fatigue or tiredness, that sort of thing. Again, it's not predicting. It's something I feel here. All right. So it's something you'd be aware of. I feel very much that I can't see if it's a draining of the energy or if you get really, really, really hyped up and excited about things. Like even if it's not outwardly shown, it's inside. Is that constant mover and just buzzy kind of thing. All right. Ooh, okay. But I feel very much there. But I get the impression too that oh gosh, okay. Would it make sense to you, please, Victoria, that although you've got the skills and the know-how and the kindness, I feel you're too kind for your own good at times, but you're the first one to that would back down from anybody that would say no, that would be argumentative towards you. You'd back down not as a sign of weakness, but as a sign of, like I said earlier on, with the fact that you know that you doesn't matter what you say, they won't go with, they're only seeing things from their perspective. I feel very much that you are one that would speak when you need to speak, and it's important what you say, if that makes sense. I feel the words you say. I don't know what you do in your life, my lovely, but I feel very much that you're somebody that would help others and that you help others with your words. So I don't know if you speak on behalf of other people, and yeah, that's how I want to say that because what I'm seeing is the trunk, the way the trunk comes round and rests on the head. Okay, so the trunk comes up and rests, and I just see that you're protecting other people. You're very protective of the people that you that mean something to you, but also people that don't. So you see somebody being bullied in the street, you'd go and try and stop that, or you'd do something about it. It wouldn't just be, oh, get your phone and film it whilst that poor person's being whatevered. You'd be there saying, "Oh, I'm using my phone to phone for help." Okay, I feel that that's quite important for you. But also, I feel with that, you're one to look after your own safety as well, because that's what you must do, sadly, in this day and age. Um, Okay. I get the feeling as well is that it's because of things that have been said and done and that's happened in your earlier life, part of your life, your earlier years, but also as an adult more so than as a child. I feel that those things, it's like they've cut deeply emotionally, and I feel like that has almost made you not so much fully mistrusting, but it's made you more cautious. Okay. I feel as well is I know you're protective, as you've just confirmed there, so thank you. But I feel very much that family are very important to you as well. Although I feel like, although I've got 7 elephants, they're beautiful. I've got my own little herd of elephants. They're lovely. Although I've got my 7 elephants, I feel very much that. As I say, family, friends, loved ones, special people are very important to you, but you recognize both your own independence and theirs. And I feel that's also very important. I love my family dearly, but I also have had to emotionally step back because they have various dramas going on. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, it's just for my own state of mind. I've had to emotionally step back. But as soon as I'm needed, like you, I feel you boom, you drop everything and go. You'd help them. Okay. I feel as well is I don't see this as a go easy, like a don't be a bull in a china shop. But I'm saying that you tread carefully is how I see there. You tread carefully. You're another one. I'm being drawn to the tummy area, and I feel more. I don't know if you have digestive problems. If it's not you, it's somebody very very close to you has problems with the tummy area, and again, it's something you'd already be aware of, or it's being talked about, or discussed, or thought. And yeah, so I'm being drawn to that. So I want to draw energy and healing to that area. I'm also being informed that. please make your appointments, whatever they are. Okay. Now it's either yourself appointments for you, or you are making them, or getting somebody else to appointments. And it's making sure, some people don't tell you the full truth, if that makes sense too. This isn't be, oh my God, what are they saying? What they say. I don't want to put that kind of feeling into it. I just want to feel that, they're okay. I feel you've got somebody around you at the moment, Victoria, where they're sort of, it's like, how are you today? Yeah, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. But they're not. There's something down about their energy. You just sense that. But it quite often can take at least 3 times to say to somebody, how are you today? Yeah, without going, so how are you? How are you? How are you? I don't mean it like that. All right. So if, as long as that makes sense to you, you've got a way of doing that. I don't know if you like coffee or tea, but hot beverages. And I just feel like, you know what? Let's put the kettle on and we'll have a chat. I feel you're that kind of person. And I feel like, you know what? Does it include biscuits? We'll be there. All right. And I just feel there that you're that kind of sociable person as well. Um, okay. I also want to say happy birthday to you. I'm trying to see where it is, how close, or if it's just been coming up to just gone. Um, but I just feel there. Been or gone? What? You know what I mean, I hope. Okay, but I've got Stevie Wonder, "Happy birthday to you." Okay, and I just wanna give you, a thank you. I want to give you a balloon, biodegradable, of course, special one because it's just there. But I want to give you a balloon and it has the number 3 on it, please. Okay, very weird. Never had that before. But if that makes any sense to you. And the balloon has a circle in it. And it's what color is the balloon? I feel the balloon is, it's almost like an azure color, so like that light blue color. And the number 3, if that makes any sense to you. I've no idea. Don't dismiss it. Write it down and put it in a drawer. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. I'm going to give June as well, a special month for you. All right. Being given June as well. But please, um, I have no idea. I'm being shown a box of matches, okay, but I've got one match out of the box, which is dry. The matches inside the box are damp, so I could never use those. But this one that I've got outside the box, I can strike and light. It's give things a go. All right, where am I going with that? Oh, that's a weird one. Never been shown that either. Okay, so metaphor for that one. The box. I just see that you know you've done things. You do. Thank you. I feel that the way that you work, the way that you deal with things, is you can see that you need to take that one match out. This is metaphor, um, and you know that you can keep that safe. You can't keep all the others safe, okay? Because that's out of your control. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Whatever's going on in your life, you can only help one at a time. You can keep them as safe as you can, but you can't control all the others. All right, to try and make things right for them. Okay, but you still send them that protection because they're still in their little matchbox. Really hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave that there purely because it's like, what? Okay, so right, who else have we got? Right, so we've got. Oh, I don't want to do that. No. Right. Good evening, whoever you are. June is your birthday. Boom. Happy birthday to you. All right. Um. Okay. So Maxine. Hi, Maxine. Right. There was one I was looking at earlier on. Um. Okay. Danny. Did I have Danny? I didn't have Danny, did I, Victoria? Okay, where are we going? Kerry Hart. Oh, bless you. My best friend passed on this day. Anything come from her? Okay, Kerry Hart. Let's go for Kerry Hart. So your best friend. Okay. Kerry Hart, hopefully you're still there. Right. Okay. Right, Kerry. It's a weird thing, right? But I'm being drawn to the kangaroo. All right. Of all things, the kangaroo. Okay. And your best friend, weren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. And I mean that from the inside out. I also feel like their whole character, that they would be bouncy when they were more right. If it makes sense to you that they were bouncy both in their emotions as well as their sense of humor as well. And I feel very much that they helped balance you. You complemented each other with balancing each other out. So if one was going a bit too crazy, the other one, pardon me, would help. Okay, would sort of hold on a minute or just be just as crazy. Okay, I just feel as well is I know you said that they passed on this day, but I feel very much that it's like it's still too raw. It's still too emotionally heartbreaking for you as well. But I feel as well that it's you know that by talking about them, by remembering and sharing and photographs, I feel that there, I don't know what you used to do together, but I feel there were lots of things that involved photographs, and I feel like it's exciting, and it's just smiles and a few tears. And I don't know if there was photos taken towards the end of your friend's life, but I feel very much that there was one maybe of hands holding, but I just feel that the hand is holding there, and it's her. Oh, if I'm sorry if I've got their sex wrong, but it's come out her. But it's hand holding hand, and it's just letting each other know that you love them. Um, I feel as well that okay, thank you. Now, I don't know if you've been given something from your friend, right? From their passing that was something special to them for you. But I'm being drawn to the pouch of the kangaroo, and I won't ignore Australian connections either, okay? But just in case, because that's where they're from. Okay, but it's the pouch that I'm feeling there. And it's something that I feel that you may have that you keep hold of that's got something to do with your friend. And I'm trying to see if it's what is it? I feel like I don't know if it's like a little bag or something, but it's got something that you keep and it's treasured that is there that is to do and connected with your friend. Your friend makes you feel like they, I don't know if they had big ears, but they make me laugh at the fact that their ears, because they're talking about the ears, the kangaroo's got big ears, right? But I feel like it doesn't matter. You know, a pin could have dropped 14 miles away and they would have heard it. Yeah. It's like, but sitting next to each other, they would miss what you've said. It's just that's how they make me feel. It's quite, how do they hear that? But what I'm trying to get up is very much that they loved your conversations, loved your quiet times, because I feel there you were very comfortable with each other. I feel very much that water is involved with you guys. Very much that that's a peaceful thing. It's also the emotions that, oh my gosh, okay. Would it make sense to you, Kerry, that your friend was very passionate, very emotionally charged? And I feel because I'm being shown like gentle waters, the sea, but it's very gentle, like the mill pond. And then I'm being shown what the big waves and stuff. But although they're big and powerful, they're also majestic and so beautiful. And that's how I feel your friend was to you. Um, Okay. Now, I don't know if you wear a scarf or something around your neck area, but they're drawing me to the neck area as well. But I want to place something to just keep it warm, something to keep it safe, if that makes sense to you as well. I feel as well that I'm also doing this, and I feel like I want to hold your head up. And it's like she's going, hold your head up high. Okay. Because I was proud to call you friend. Um, okay. Okay. Yeah. Do that. And you're another one I want to take you through to June. You're another one, what? But I want to take you through to June as well. But and I just want to take you there and holidays. I feel very much that I don't know if you had a holiday planned with your friend or you were talking about holidays before they passed. And I just feel there that there's something about you and connected with your friend are holidays. Hopefully this makes sense to you, Kerry. All right. Um, I will. And very quickly with that last one, grief is very personal because I've just been drawn to the heart. All right. Okay. But Yeah, and grief is very personal. At the moment, losing them has taken a big chunk of your heart because it's not just them. I feel there's at least two more people that you know you're connected with that have also not necessarily gone to spirit, but have that relationship, that time together has come to an end. And I feel very much that you take it all on board, and it still feels too raw. But saying that, it's there we go. We get the other heart. It soon you learn to live with grief, okay? And it's knowing that carry on being beautiful, carry on doing the fun things, okay? And I feel very much there that that will help you with your own grief journey, all right? But also their family. I feel very drawn to their family. Um, Okay, I feel very much drawn to their family, but also I don't know if there was a distance between them and yourself, but I feel that might be the mileage side of things, location, as opposed to emotional distance. And I just feel very. I hope this makes sense to you, Kerry. And I just feel like I want to be. Just I don't know if it involves flying, but because I'm being shown parachuting, all right, and I don't know if they did parachuting. Um, Thank you so much, and I say I'm sorry for your loss, but they are okay. They're in spirit, so they're fine. It's us here on the earth, the earth plane, isn't it? All right. But keep being beautiful and keep doing what you're doing. And I feel very much I don't know if it's like just literally quite recently that it's like your mind has flicked a switch of saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm allowed to miss them. But actually, you know what? I'm here. I'm going to enjoy my life because they will be with you. All of them are with you every step of the way. All right. And so proud to call you friend is what I've got here. All right. More than that. Okay. So thank you for that. Okay. So thank you. And where are you going there, please? I'm being given February as a special month as well for you. All right. Um, yeah. And where are we going? Where are we going? Right. So thank you. Yeah, your friend was lovely. Absolutely. You say here that yes, they would want you to carry on, definitely. Because as I say, spirit, sometimes we feel, and I used to do it years ago, um, are they okay? Especially if they've passed over, with taking their own life or through some terrible disease or accident or whatever. How are they? Are they okay? Well, their spirit. It's our physical body that suffers. Our spirit, they've gone over, and she or they are just beautiful. And that's all I can say really with spirit. I wish I could spread that love, that incredible feeling when I work with spirit of how close they all are to each and every one of us. And spirit are omnipresent, so they're anywhere and everywhere all at the same time. So you don't have to just be with me or with you or with them. They're with all of us. Okay. And that goes to everybody that's listening. All right. Hi, Christine. I'm so sorry, I've run out of time. So next time, hopefully in 2 weeks, let me just check the calendar. So let's have a look there. 4th of, good Lord, 4th of December. All right. So if you're all okay with what I've done this evening, I'd love to see you all back. If you can, check out the Facebook page here. Find me a medium. Check out the media section and check out the animals. As I said, they're all beautiful. I can see them all here. All right, they're all laid out for me. But on the Facebook page, you will see them all in little groups, and you can close it, zoom in on them, and they're beautiful. What you're drawn to, it will make it a lot more personal to you if you can choose yourself. All right. So hopefully you're all okay with that. Yes, Suzanne, hopefully. All right. Wherever you are in the world, and this is for everybody, UK time, we start at 5 p.m. and Greenwich Mean Time, and we finish at 6:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Okay. So whatever that works out for each and every one of you, wherever you are in the world. Until we meet again, I wish you all the best. Please send that healing to yourselves, and I will send it out to all of you. So take care, my lovelies, and see you in a couple of weeks' time. December. All right.